Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Sleepy Hollow, the movie. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it. Today is Thursday the 3rd of November, and we're going to be doing the movie Sleepy Hollow.
Right, which came out in 1999. It stars Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci.
I thought it was earlier than that.
You know what? So did I. Apparently, a lot of things came out in 1999. Like, The Matrix came out in 1999. Yeah, 1999, man.
Are you sure? Well, okay. I just remember it being like in my high school days, and that's after. That's weird. Anyway, tell us a little bit.
Okay, well, if you are unaware of the tale of Sleepy Hollow,
and you're obviously not a Disney fan, and you're not our age.
Yeah, did kids get told that story? I mean, I forget how I first heard it.
It was Disney for me.
Really?
The animation, for sure. Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, Ichabod Crane is running from the Headless Horseman who throws pumpkin heads at you, or jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah. But that's not, that's kind of loosely based on this. It was directed by Tim Burton, and basically his adaptation was Ichabod Crane is an investigator who gets sent to Sleepy Hollow mostly because the other investigators don't like his new wave, field of detectivery.
Right.
Detectivery. I made that word up. That's a good word. Detectivery. So he gets sent to Sleepy Hollow to investigate and find the killer, who is the Headless Horseman.
Right, and he's convinced that it's a real person rather than a spirit or something like that.
Right. He's like, oh, this has to be a real person. Then he looks at the wounds. He's like, oh my God, this has been cauterized, almost like it was like cut with a flaming hot sword.
Cauterized.
What did I say?
Well, you said cauterized, which
corduroy. Right.
It sounds like it was like cut into quarters.
Cauterized. You're right.
Cauterized.
Cauterized.
Yeah, it's
How do you spell that word?
It was kind of fun. I'm sure it's AU. It was kind of fun to see them depart from, because when I first saw it, as far as I remember, it was long ago enough, I was thinking, okay, well, it's going to be like a Scooby-Doo thing.
Yeah,
where they're like, oh, it's really Old Man Geezer.
Old Man Jenkins.
In the mask or whatever, but...
or lack of mask, because it's headless.
But other things happen that make it kind of, not possible for that.
Yeah.
So... You don't want to give away too much, but
although it did kind of lean in, like when those kids were dressed up as him and threw the pumpkin at him, just to scare him.
Right.
It
misleads you a couple times.
That was a fun throwback.
The real fun, and correct me if you think something else is more fun, but is Johnny Depp's performance. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, he's definitely funny. When he's curled up
and
in
they're
bed.
like, we know he's real. No, you don't understand. I saw him. He's real. And then he faints and stuff. He's just so good. He's perfect for these roles, and obviously him and Tim Burton have this thing going, this love affair with acting and directing, and it really works well in pretty much every movie that I can't think of a better role for him. I mean, he's just so perfect, and he's got those strange little gadgets, that he likes. And it's like Edward Scissorhands and Sweeney Todd and all these really good combination. Those two. You don't agree?
Well, I mean, no, I completely agree. Just, every time I see him, I think of 21 Jump Street.
I don't.
Really?
But I kind of ignored that when it was on. So.
Yeah, I did too. That's the problem. The ex-wife made me watch it.
No.
Watch 21 Jump Street. What's wrong with you?
He's a good-looking man, but I love his acting. I really do. There's not very many. We've talked about this before. There's only like 2 movies that I don't necessarily care for.
That he's done?
Yeah, and you even disagree with me on Ninth Gate. So.
Oh yeah, I kind of like Ninth Gate, but I like the whole 3 books, and then you have to find the differences. I think that puzzle part was.
And then Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I know that's like a cult classic, but I didn't really care for it. But anyway, he's the real star of this movie. Funny enough, though, when I rewatched it again, it was like, oh yeah, Christopher Walken's in this, and then I looked for his name in the credits. It's not in there.
No, I don't think it is.
It's weird. Why? I wonder.
I think because I don't know, but I think it's just because he has a slow roll, which is weird because every time Christopher Walken shows up,
he's brilliant.
Yeah, he takes over the scene. Like just the way he looks, just his filed teeth.
Yeah, they did a great job makeup wise, and whoever plays his
Headless counterpart.
beheaded body is great with these little like axe flourishes and stuff he does, little sword flourishes, and it's really a lot of fun. And I was amazed at how well the no head thing worked in that day.
Yeah.
And basically they had to do a CG collar. They blue screened his head because they didn't even do green screen at that time. They did blue screen. They removed that, and then they put a CG collar on it. And I never ever noticed that ever. I think they did a really good job. So I was really happy to see it hold up, because a lot of these films, we love, like even The Thing, we love them, and of course that was much earlier. But when you go back to them, it's like,
I disagree.
It's really hard. What are you talking about?
Cool.
You can't disagree.
Oh.
It's impossible to disagree, especially with the stop motion part at the end.
That's
awesome.
Horrible. It's awesome.
Horrible. Anyway, I love The Thing. But Sleepy Hollow is one you definitely shouldn't miss. Yeah. What else needs to be said? Christina Ricci does a pretty good job. She's blonde in this, which is weird.
Is she blonde? Oh, yeah. She got, like, whitish hair almost.
Well, it's just blonde.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and there's witches, and there's
what's the guy's name from Beetlejuice? He always plays these kind of creepy roles.
Yeah. He was also in Howard the Duck. What is his name?
He was the minister or whatever.
Yeah,
in this.
and he was He was
in Deadwood, and he's been in so much stuff.
He was the husband in that movie that I told you about that I don't think you remembered, which was Mom and Dad Save the World, I think it was. Yeah, with John Lovett as Todd, the ruler.
Anyway, a good cast for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tim Burton has such a way with style, obviously. All his stop motion, Nightmare Before Christmas and James the Giant Peach and on and on and on. I think it's really cool to see him do live action films because I get the same feeling from the sets. He's so meticulous in the way that he positions the sets.
Right.
And I believe the entire set was built. The forest was built, I know, in this movie. The forest, like all the trees are leaning in, kind of thing. But all the buildings were built. It's this very grungy, gothic, but almost steampunk in a way. I mean, like before steampunk was really a thing.
Yeah, I guess because of
the little gadgets.
Yeah, little gadgets.
Stuff. Yeah. I really appreciate his aesthetic. I
get kind of tired of it sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Every now and then I'm in the mood for like Sweeney Todd or something else, Batman.
I never get tired of seeing Johnny Depp in those roles and Tim Burton in working together.
I get you. Yeah, I got it.
So in the film, it becomes apparent that there is a rhyme and a reason.
Yes.
To the killings.
Right.
And that it's not just willy-nilly and...
right. And it all kind of revolves around a will that may or may not have been written. No, it was written, but no one knows that it was written.
Well...
Some people know that it was written.
That's for you to find out.
Right.
Yeah. So it's quite an interesting take on it. It's far different from the Disney version, and it's far different from any version that I've ever read about.
I think this is a really good edition.
It's very
iteration of Sleepy Hollow.
Like I say, I still think that the effects are quite nice. There's particularly one effect when he's hacking up the tree that I think is awesome because the tree bleeds.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, and there's just all this little quirky, funny.
I like when the headless horseman jumps out of the tree. That was awesome.
Yeah, but that's why I like Johnny Depp in part. Why he's so good at these roles is because he is kind of a dandy when it comes he's like hacking at the tree with a hatchet, but he's going like this.
Yeah.
And blood spraying over him, or whatever. It's just really funny. Watching the behind the scenes, apparently Tim Burton gets a real kick out of spraying him with blood. But anyway, it's all fun stuff. You should go check it out. That's it for us today.
Yep.
Follow us on Facebook. Tell us what you think. Leave comments, and this one's going to answer you. That's his new pledge to you.
I pledge allegiance to leave comments when you comment me.
But then again, he is You don't have your page where it says I lie.
Oh. Thought you were trying to...
There you go. I pledge allegiance to leave comments. No, he's not. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
Who knows? I like to keep people guessing. I won. That was my shot.
That's right. Alienate everything.
That is me.
Everybody. Whatever. We should just, like, mute it whenever you talk. Because you don't know. It's either way. One or the other. Who knows? Don't know. I don't know. Coming up, it's Resident Evil, the video games. Oh, the stupid. Baby. That the Pearl Jam song?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Oh, where can my baby be? I hate Pearl Jam now. After Vitalogy was just on the edge of being okay, after that's shit. Sorry, Pearl Jam, I guess it's on tape now. You're gonna lose all your fans because of me. Just like have that much weight. That was not a fat joke. On today's show review, Sleepy Hollow. I'm RJ. Let's get to it. Quick, let's both have a speech impediment.
It's all about speech impediments. Did I tell you that when I get really angry, I stutter?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. You cannot sound threatening when you stutter. Would you get the... Yeah, it's really bad. I never get taken seriously.
I giggle.
When you're angry?
I fucking am so angry. All right, today we're going to be doing Sleepy Hollow. It is the 3rd
of November.
Thursday, the 3rd.
Thursday, the 3rd of November.
On this, the 3rd of November, it's a Thursday. On this, the Thursday, 3rd of November.
So yes, for people who watch our show, give me questions. I'll address them via air, or I'll do it on focal points, or what.
Hey, they've seen our episodes. They know you lie all the time.
I do lie. I lie constantly.
Like the last episode.
What did I lie about?
What was it, the episode before that?
Candy corn?
You can't tell. See, that's the thing. You can never tell. Don't know.
Can't tell if I'm lying?
Don't know.
And I really hate candy corn.
Don't know. No. Huh?
RJ is my friend. Okay, no. I was lying about the online. I promise. You're my friend.
Don't know. Don't know. Can't tell. Never know.
I hate candy corn. I love it. Love candy corn. It's sugar pellets. It's like what runs Pac-Man.
That's true.
Come on, let's get started here. Wasting way too much time. Okay. I didn't really write much, but let me go. What to say.
On today's Duel review, Sleepy Hollow.
I'm RJ.
Let's get to it. Okay. Your name is Duel.
What?
What? I said my name is Nick. You did?
Yeah.
Nick. My name is Duel. Yeah. What's it?
I'm sorry. When you're talking like this, don't emphasize keys. My name is Nick. Nick. Hello guys. Welcome to Duel Review.
Today, it's a Duel review. And we're gonna be reviewing, Sleepy Hollow. It was scary.
Yeah? There's the guy at the head of hair.
There was that Spanish baby.
Spanish
The
baby?
guy who had no head. I don't know if anybody can actually understand what we're saying.
Doesn't really matter, this is funny.
Oh, yeah, hilarious.
Sleepy hello. I usually have cookies and milk before I go to sleepy.